Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Bad5 again. I haven't made a video in a little while, and I really regret that. I had a couple that I did, they just didn't turn out the way I wanted to, and I think I'm just going to have to think more about them, possibly, like, script out some stuff, just to give me, like, a general idea of what I want to talk about. But, unfortunately, I haven't got my PC back. I may not be able to fix it, and again, maybe I can just strip the hard drive and put it onto my laptop, which I don't want to do, but until then, I'm not going to be doing a lot of like heavy edits, putting in the intros, anything like that. So, deal with it. So anyway, I got a comment, and this turned into a long back and forth on one of my older videos at my old place. I believe the video was called Atheist Republicans. Now, I was talking about a girl by the name of S.E. Cup, and she's an atheist, and she's a Republican. Now, her reasons for being an atheist are fucking stupid. Like, she even said that she's open to faith. Then what the fuck makes you an atheist? She's not a fucking atheist. I think she's just trying to say it. It's fucking propaganda. And I had my own reasons. If you guys want to go back and watch that video, maybe I'll link it in the description. And then I just said, you know, how I don't get how you can be an atheist and a Republican these days. And this is going to be a fucking recurring theme in this. But I got a comment on that video from some fucking idiot who, I don't even know if he watched the goddamn video, because none of the shit I said, at least that I remember, because I haven't watched the video in a long time. I made it, you know, a couple of years ago. You know, so I don't know if this moron just didn't fucking watch it or watch a little bit or just picked out a couple little things. So I printed off some comments, and again, I'm not going to do the heavy edits like I want to. And also because there's Windows Movie Maker Live or something, and it's shit. I haven't figured out how to fucking use the goddamn thing because it's so confusing. I just like the regular Movie Maker. But anyway, let's crack on, shall we? Here's the first comment. Sorry, dude, I'm a Republican and an atheist. It makes sense to me. It makes no sense to me that so many atheists are Democrats. That's a big shocker. I will never comprehend it. Being smart and idiots at the same time, or at least self-loathing, to use your expression. First off, cunt smear, you can be, you know, an atheist and be something else, and many people have brought this up. What the fuck is up with atheists? Like, oh, I don't understand how you believe like this. Unless you're an atheist and you believe in something fucking completely irrational, like creationism, then yeah, it kind of doesn't work. You can be on the right or the fucking left, but are you sure you're a Republican or a conservative? There's a fucking difference there, and this comes up a little bit later, but let's just go through this. It makes sense to you? That's great. That's fucking fine. But don't act as if someone else is a fucking idiot. I actually, like, she was a fucking idiot because she is. S.E. Cup, she wrote a book called Losing Our Religion. Talk about how, oh, Christians are so discriminated against in this country. No, they're not. Just because they can't have their fucking views 24/7 forced down our throat, that doesn't mean that they're being persecuted. It means that we have certain ways we do things in this fucking country. And just because they don't like it, tough shit. That's not the way this country is fucking set up. And that's why they have to pull this bullshit. The Founding Fathers, they were Christians. Well, even if they were, they didn't want us to be a religious nation. They wanted the government to be one thing and religion to be a fucking another. But, you know, the Supreme Court has even fucking upheld this. And then that's a big shocker. Why is that a shocker? I thought atheists, you know, all they have in common, really, as a whole, is the lack of a belief in God. And we're talking real atheists here, you know, and that includes weak and strong atheists. But, you know, I think there are some people who say they're atheists. They're not. You'll never comprehend it? Well, obviously, you know, from reading your comments, I don't expect you to. Being smart and idiots at the same time. Okay, so to be an atheist, you have to be smart. No, that's a fucking stupid way of looking at it. I've met plenty of fucking retarded-ass atheists, okay? I'm not the smartest fucking guy on the planet. Some people could say I'm stupid. With a lot of things I kind of am. I can't rattle off all this shit about biology and evolution like some atheists can, but, you know, I'm learning more and I'm becoming smarter. And self-loathing, I don't loathe myself for being a Democrat. I hate the Democrats for something they've done, but I think that the Republicans are a hell of a lot worse in any of these fucking areas. So I responded saying, you know, something like, you know, the GOP that you may have, like, known and loved, they're gone. They're just completely fucking gone. They're no longer like that. Look into the history of the Republican Party, and of course you're gonna find, you know, shit examples. You know, Ulysses S. Grant, yeah, he wasn't a good general. I mean, he won the Civil War, but, you know, you can look at Hoover. These were bad presidents. But then again, you can look at people like Eisenhower and Roosevelt. They were good presidents. Lincoln. You know, there were plenty of fucking Republican presidents who were fucking good. So I gotta fucking comment back. Sorry, man. Which, by the way, before I move on, I said, you know, they're pushing religious bullshit. They're pushing theocracy down our fucking throats. That's a fact. Look at what these fucking idiots are, you know, pushing. Well, I think the Supreme Court, they're overstepping their boundaries by, you know, having a separation of church and state. What the fuck ever. So here's the comment. Sorry, man, I see creationists pushing their noses into our lives. I don't hear any Republican that I know of try to pass any laws so that creationism be taught in schools. We'll get on that. Democrats, however, want to turn America into some sort state god where the government decides people's lives. Republican homophobic Christians are idiots, but Democrats believe in their statist religion. Republicans may BTCH, whatever, maybe had a lack of characters, about a lot of things, but as long as we exist, you can count on individual freedom. First off, dickhead. It's not just creationists, and who do you think most creationists vote for? I don't fucking know. And look at the goddamn current Republican presidential nominees. What the fuck do you think they believe? Even Ron Paul, you know, when asked about evolution, well, it's a theory. Oh, that's it? That's all it is? And you don't hear any Republican doing that. You're not fucking paying attention, which later on I called you out on this shit because you're a fucking idiot. And by the way, I'm not going to say the guy's name because I don't even know what the fuck it is, but I'll link their description, their channel in the description bar because they're going to come up later, and you can go to the channel to see what I mean. That I know of, try to pass any laws so that creationism be taught in school. Yeah, how many fucking Republicans have you heard say, they should teach both creationism or intelligent design? Oh wait, they're completely different. And evolution. And let the kids make up their minds. Sarah Palin fucking said that. You shouldn't be afraid of information. Republican. And not just some fucking idiot person who says, I'm a Republican, and the rest of the party says, no, she's not. No, she was on the fucking VP ticket for the Republican Party. Idiot. Are you this fucking stupid? Or are you just fucking with me? Democrats, however, want to turn America into some sort of state god. Bullshit. Name one fucking example. No, the government is a good thing. It's supposed to represent the people. It basically enforces what we want. Now, sometimes you have to go beyond what the people want. Things like segregation, you know, the government's like, no, that is wrong. Which, by the way, I will say for the record, the Republicans were pushing that. And then Democrats later got on board. You know, it's Lyndon Johnson who, you know, passed that shit. And yeah, I'm sorry, but just because the people want it, yeah, sometimes it's bad. So the government's going to step in and say, no, you're wrong. So in a way, I guess you could say they're a state god, but they're not. They're not controlling our fucking lives. They have laws. Which, you know, here's a good example. The Republicans, they were all about the Patriot Act. Yeah, let's pass that. That's a good idea, right? Yeah, I mean, taking away your rights to protect you. And there were some Democrats in on that, but it was mostly the fucking Republicans. It was a Republican president that fucking passed that. He was supposed to be the fucking golden child that was going to fix everything that the liberals fucked up. Moving on. When the government decides people's lives, I already fucking said, no, they don't. That's a fucking stupid-ass bullshit straw man argument, and it's a fucking lame-ass Fox News type point. It's no different than the fucking idiot right-wingers I heard say, you know, if Gore wins, he's going to take our guns away. Well, he didn't win. If Kerry wins, he's going to take our guns away. He didn't win. If Obama wins, he's going to take our guns away. Well, he did win. Did he take our guns away? No, he didn't. Quit fucking saying these stupid fucking strawman bullshit arguments that you should fucking know better. This guy, I don't know how the fuck old he is, but he's not a fucking teenager or a kid or something. Republican homophobic Christians are idiots. Oh, okay. Well, that's what the fucking party is leading to. If you don't see that, you're a fucking idiot. That's why people like Rith Randor, the Million Dollar, I forget his new channel name, but by the way, to everyone, he has a new channel. I'm going to link it in the description. He fucking jumped ship because he realized this fucking party sucks. They're fucked up. Moving on. But Democrats believe in their statist religion. Now, I'm sorry, but there are tons of fucking Democrats who are Christian, or Jews, or Muslims, or atheists. You know, the thing is, they don't look at the state as a fucking religion. Again, a fucking straw man. Republicans may bitch about a lot of things, But as long as we exist, you can count on individual freedom. Yeah. Again, the Patriot Act. Let's look at that one. So, yeah, you're a fucking idiot. Now, I mean, these aren't in, like, I'm not reading every single comment. I'm just reading the dumbest ones. The ones that really fucking got my piss to a fucking boil. I go by a scale, one which tips towards what I believe is best economically, which this is in response to me saying, social politics, they fucking suck, the Republicans, I mean. Social issues will exist regardless which party is in power. Such things can be and will be worked out in a freer economy. They're being worked out now. In the GOP, I don't like anymore. What? I throw them all in the garbage can. Might as well call myself independent. Econ policies are atrocious both ways. I don't have the perfect party, but when a side works towards a Robin Hood state, my social issues concerns get trumped. Okay, first off, economically, what are they doing economically that you like? Are they pushing for a freer economy? No. They're about fucking crony capitalism. Look at the fucking records. Look at Halliburton. Look how they're giving all these companies tax cuts and saying, okay, well, you give me some money for my campaign and I'm going to hook you up. That's not a fucking free economy. Also, the fucking bailouts, which this is something, and I've said this before, the Tea Party, they said, we shouldn't be giving any bailouts. I disagree because so many people would have lost their jobs. Is that a free economy? No. In a free economy, companies should be fucking allowed to fail. Instead, we had to foot the bill. That's not a free economy. Is the fucking GOP pushing that? No. Or maybe some of the tea baggers, like the individual people, are, but the politicians aren't. Sorry to fucking break that to you, asshole. Social issues will exist regardless of which party is in power. Yeah, I agree. However, it's the Democrats, the liberals, who are pushing more for, let's not fucking care if someone is gay. We should not deny them rights for that, or the color of their fucking skin, or their religion. It's the fucking Republicans. And I think it's Mississippi. They want to outlaw interracial marriage. Interracial fucking marriage. And it's the Republicans who were pushing for a constitutional, not a state constitution, a federal constitutional amendment to outlaw gay marriage. Okay, yeah. So I'm pretty sure it's the fucking GOP who's all for that now. Such things can be and will be worked out in a freer economy. In what fucking way, you cunt? What fucking way? Jesus, are you this fucking stupid? Or are you just, you're so fucking indoctrinated that you believe this shit? And I really hate to use this fucking term, because so many people who use it have no fucking clue what they're talking about. In fact, a lot of the people who were the fucking Tea Partiers a few fucking years ago, including my cousin, used this term, and they most likely have no idea where it came from. But you seem to have fucking officially drank the fucking Kool-Aid. You really have. And it's fucking pathetic. It's people like you that are fucking this country up. They're being worked out now. No, they're not. Your fucking party is helping that. In the GOP, this doesn't even make any sense. This fucking sentence is completely stupid. In, as in inside. In the GOP, I don't like anymore. Okay. I throw them all in the garbage can. Okay, then I guess you're not a Republican, which you kind of address in a minute. Might as well call myself independent. Okay, then don't ask why atheists are fucking Democrats, you moron. I mean, how fucking many times can you contradict yourself? Economic policies are atrocious both ways. In certain ways, yes. That's why in the 90s we had a compromise, which your fucking party, oh wait, I shouldn't say your party because, well, you said you're part of the Republican Party at first, but now you're not. You're an independent. But the two fucking major parties compromised and the economy was fucking good. But anyway, I don't have a perfect party. No fucking shit, asshole. But when a side works towards a Robin Hood state, my social concerns get trumped. Okay, so basically what you're saying is, well, I don't really care. I mean, gay people, I mean, if they can't get married, they're not treated as equals, and blacks and any other fucking groups. Women, that's a good one. I brought that up, which, the asshole never addressed that. Taking their rights away from, their reproductive rights. The economy is more important. I mean, I don't really give a fuck. I mean, it doesn't affect me as an individual, so I don't fucking care. This, to me, it shows how fucking stupid this moron is. And then we started talking about businesses. And I brought up, companies, they're not really for a free economy. Let's be honest, companies, they don't want a free economy. That's a fact. Because then they have to work. But anyhow, I don't even think I said that in the comment, but here's what this fucking cunt stain of a motherfucking asshole said. I don't work for the people. I work for myself. No company should work to help its employees. Obviously, that's where we disagree. I wouldn't build a company to help my employees, but to make money. I should get tax breaks, and so should the employee. And I should get my economic incentives. That makes me selfish? So be it. My route is more moral. It's far more moral, I should say. Because my route focuses on the individual. First off, moron. It's funny that this fucking idiot here says this. And I'm not trying to draw any kind of parallel here, even though it is, it's kind of funny to me. It gives me like a half-mast fucking boner here. But he's talking about business, working hard, doing all this shit. And I've gone to his channel. He has videos, I believe, 5 to 6 months old. I mean, he has videos that fucking old. How many subscribers does he have? 1. 1 fucking subscriber. And this moron wants to talk about business and how to fucking run it and how, he would run a business. You can't fucking get more than 1 YouTube subscriber in fucking 5 months at least. But you want to talk about fucking business? To subscribe to someone, it doesn't cost a fucking dime. But that gives me a fucking half boner for some fucking reason. But let's get on with this fucking stupid comment. You don't work for the people. Okay, likewise, the people don't work for you. Well, unless they're your employees, but why should they buy your shit? Because it seems like from this comment, and I'm going to kind of skip some shit here, you don't give a fuck. Fuck the employees. If I own the business, you should fucking do what I fucking tell you, but I'll get more on that in a second. I work for myself. Well, if you work for yourself, don't have any employees. Be the only employee. In fact, my uncle, he has a company. How many employees does he have? 1. Himself. You can do that. No company should work to help its employees. Really? Okay, see, this is what fucks me up about this goddamn mentality that these idiots have. They obviously have no fucking idea how business works. And I'll give a good example of how a good business works. I worked for an electrical company. The guy that owned it, he owned it. It wasn't, publicly traded or anything like that. He bought it from his dad, and he started making some really good money. And he realized early on, it's the employees. It's the employees making this company good. He had employees that invented things, that made the job, quicker, more efficient, easier. And it was just, he loved the fact that his employees were working their asses off to make this company a success. So what did he do? He could have turned around and said, I don't give a shit. Yeah, you work for me. I don't fucking care how hard you're working. You're getting paid, aren't you? What did he do? He basically made a program. It was a bonus program. So the more profit we made, that would go into a pot. And, it wasn't all the profit, obviously. He still owns the business. He has to make some money for himself. But the harder we worked, which, by the way, we worked damn fucking hard. If you went to school and you got a good grade, you got a bonus. You had perfect attendance, you got a bonus. If you went to these classes they had after work just to expand your knowledge, things like blueprint reading, just basic shit like that, safety, you got a bonus. There were some guys that walked out with that bonus. They got $8,000 to $10,000 I didn't get that much. I got, around like $4,000 one year, which is pretty fucking awesome. $4,000 fucking dollars. He didn't have to give that. But that made us want to not only work harder, but, make sure the company does well. Because not only is the company going to do well, that makes sure that I have a fucking job, but you're going to get a bonus. Why not work harder for that? Now, on the other hand, what if you're like this fucking moron and you just say, fuck you, work your ass off. I'm paying you. I don't have to pay you much. I shouldn't have to pay you much. You have a job, don't you? Moving on with this stupid fucking comment. I wouldn't build a company to help my employees, but to make money. Okay, yeah, you make money, but you're just going to say, fuck them? You're just going to have some fucking random bullshit? How do you plan to keep employees if you're just saying, I don't give a fuck, do the goddamn job? You're a fucking idiot. You really are. I should get tax breaks, and so should the employee. Why should you get tax breaks? You're not treating your employees right. You're just out there to make money. And the employee thing, which I kind of missed that with the comment, but I was so fucking enraged by this. But why should you? And by the way, this moron here obviously has no fucking idea how the economy works. Tax breaks, it's not just, oh, well, we're not bringing in that money. Okay, so we're just going to have to do, we just can't buy this. No, that has to be fucking paid for. But then again, this guy, he says he's a Republican, so I don't expect him to fucking understand. Tax breaks aren't just, hey, well, we don't have that money. And I don't know why I'm repeating myself, but I am. It's so fucking frustrating when idiots like this, say this shit. And why should the employee get a fucking tax break? Why? If shit needs to be paid for, like it does now, which, by the way, speaking of which, we had these fucking wars. If you're a Republican and you supported this fucking war, or a Democrat, these two fucking wars that Bush started, and then you're going to get mad that taxes might have to be raised, you're a fucking hypocrite. Moving on. And I should get my economic incentives. Well, you are getting an economic incentive. You're making money, aren't you, you fucking moron? That makes me selfish? So be it. No, it makes you a fucking moron. And it makes you a hypocrite. And it makes you just a greedy son of a bitch. So not only are you going to get something for doing your job, you want the government to give you something else for doing your job. My route is far more moral. And what fucking universe? Because my route focuses on the individual. No, it doesn't. It focuses in on you. But what about the other fucking individuals? They should just have to fucking eat it and smile? Oh, well, I have a job, so I guess this guy fucking me, that's okay. I reap the benefits of my work. I build the company, I make money. I make the money. My system is the best way to end poverty. Robin Hood states end up poor. Okay, first off, it's not just you fucking idiot. If your company's built, it's the employees too, isn't it? Or are you just the only one working there? If so, great. If not, you're a fucking hypocrite. And you have no fucking clue what you're talking about. Which, by the way, try your little fucking economic theory and see how well that company works out. I'm sure you'll be a fucking billionaire by the end of the fucking second month. I build the company, I make the money. Yeah, fuck everyone else. Fuck them. My system is the best way to end poverty. In what fucking way? It seems like you don't give a shit about the people helping your company expand and become something that people want to buy. Jesus fucking Christ. Robin Hood states end up poor. First off, Robin Hood states, so you don't care. And you're an atheist. Do you realize how humans evolved? We are social fucking creatures. We really don't do well as individuals. Does it happen sometimes? Yeah, there are like those fucking mountain men who survive on their own. But as individuals, we suck. As a group, on the other hand, we excel. Because we work together. That's what we do. Are you this goddamn stupid? Dude, this is what I don't get about guys who lack basic economics knowledge. Now, I didn't realize this comment came until I was copying these. My proof is here now. You seem to think the free market breaks a country down, when it is the opposite. That's Economics 101. Every liberal professor agrees. It's the gov that screws things up. Of course, liberal professors will go for a more intrusive state simply on their moral feelings. Not because they think the opposite of what they teach. Look at China. It's a surge of comparative free market that did it. Alright, there's so much shit here. Basic economics knowledge. Pot, kettle, black. Need I say more? The proof is here now. In what fucking way? The fact is, when you look at the banks, they want a deregulation. When shit hit the fan, what do they want? A bailout. Well, the economy was freer, but now you didn't want any government intrusion. Oh, but now, because things are fucked up, you need a bailout, or else you can't give out loans. Oh, we have the loan. Oh, well, we're going to give out bonuses to our higher-ups. Well, if you do that, we're going to take the money away. Well, then we can't give out loans. Are you this goddamn stupid? Stop watching Fox News, you fucking moron. You seem to think the free market breaks the country down. In certain ways it can. It'd be very brutal. But, we have to have a fucking balance. When it is the opposite, bullshit, prove it. That's Economics 101. Every liberal professor agrees. Name one. Name one. You just seem to say it. It's the government that screws things up. Really? In Canada, which there are some right-wingers up there like, oh, well, I don't know why Occupy Wall Street, they're bitching. Well, they have regulations on their fucking banks. So they didn't have this goddamn problem now, did they? No. Fucking idiot. Of course, liberal professors will go for a more intrusive state simply on their moral feelings. Idiot. I mean, when you say shit, do you think about it? Probably not. Not because they think of the opposite of what they teach. Look at China. It's a surge of comparative free market that did it. Well, China, yeah, they're kind of making a turnaround. But then again, if their fucking wages go up, our prices go up. So it's kind of fucked up for all of us, but whatever. Here's the last comment, because I'm getting so fucking annoyed. And this is a response to one of my comments. Besides, employees and I reap our contractual benefits. Middle class is in jeopardy because of the actions of government. Laws to protect the workers are necessary. Intruding into... You're going to love this. Intruding into the private company's affairs is morally evil and pervasive. The middle class is getting fucked because of the actions of the government. But laws need to be enacted to protect them. Idiot, your name is. Who the fuck do you think makes laws? In fact, I can kind of argue that one. Who's making the laws? It's the companies. Are they supposed to represent the companies? No, they're supposed to represent the people. I mean, how fucking hypocritical and contradictory are you on all of your fucking points? And intruding into the private company's affair is moral and pervasive? Again, when these companies want deregulation, when shit hits the fan, after, all this deregulation, they want a bailout. Who the fuck do you think gave the bailout, you idiot? I mean, this motherfucker is so goddamn stupid. In fact, I told him, stop watching Fox News, something along the lines of that. And he said, well, you have a problem with Fox News. Yeah, I do. Idiots like you will sit there and lap this shit up. Like it's just fucking true. Do you not think about shit outside of your own little fucking box? I mean, this is just... It is beyond me how fucking stupid Americans have gotten. And this motherfucker didn't have to tell me this, but I know this is the kind of guy he is. He thinks one day he's going to be a fucking millionaire. And when that day comes, he wants to be like the rest of these rich people. They shouldn't have to pay anything in taxes. That's for the little people. And, since he's poor right now, this is just an inconvenience. A few years, he's going to be part of the fucking 1% making billions a year. And he feels like he doesn't have to pay taxes. And I've known people like this, by the way. This isn't just anecdotal. I've known people who actually believe this. A guy who I worked with, he said, well, first off, I asked him, and this is kind of off topic, but it doesn't matter. Kind of goes towards it. I was talking about the movie Bad Santa. I asked him, have you seen it? Dave, I'm a Christian conservative Republican. What do you think? Which, it's funny, because he always made jokes about Christmas and like the Christmas specials and all this. Oh, but you know, that kind of fucking movie. Oh no, can't watch that. But then again, Christian, conservative, Republican. Well, Republicans aren't really conservative, and Christians wouldn't be conservative. Christ was pretty fucking liberal. But when talking about this, because he thought he was so fucking smart, he knew all this shit, even though I could fucking just shut his ass down. He said to me, well, you know, Dave, I might be rich one day. And then I had to break his fucking heart. You're not gonna be. You know. Well, you never know. Yes. You're not going to be. You're not. Sorry. Your fucking chances are fucking slim. It may happen, guarantee you it won't. I would bet you fucking $500 it won't. But hey, I guess I'm just the asshole here, right?